Okay, so see this question. This is how CBSE tricks you. If this question was in your exam, could you do it? The thing in this question is you have to find R1. Okay. In first view, it looks like R1 is already given. Okay. Like 1 by R1. What is the formula? 1 by R1 RP in parallel equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 and so on. Okay, as simple as that. But total resistance is not given. This total is not given. Then there is another formula. R equal to V by I. Okay, but the thing is here I is given. Okay, but V over here across this parallel V potential difference is not given. Okay, and this is where the CBSE confuse you. Okay, the thing is many students asked me that sir, physics numerical, especially the electricity one, confuses us a lot, so please help me in the live one. So this time I have designed the toughest question I have taken from, you see this is from 2022, from different year, the toughest question mainly in electricity. Then in human eye and colorful world, if object is that far, the person can see or not, myopia, heteropia, presbyopia, all those things. Okay, so you will get expertise, and by the end of the video these questions will never ever haunt you. It won't be a horror, but it will be like a party of good scores. Anyway, so are you ready to solve it? Say once, yeah. Now let's get it. I'm solving it directly. So see, the thing is we have to apply a few formulas. If you still get some doubt, you can ask me. So first I'll start with this part to find the parallel one. And the earlier formula, what was that? 1 by R in parallel equal to 1 by R1, 1 by R2 and so on. So 1 by Rp will be equal to R1, let's say 1 by 5 plus 1 by 10 and 1 by R1 itself, because we don't have that value. Okay, that we need to find out. So 1 by Rp equal to, let's do the LCM thing, into 2. Okay, into 2. So that will become 2 plus 1 by 10 plus 1 by R1. Now let's calculate that also. So let's multiply this with 10 over here and multiply this with R1 over here. So here I will get R1 and here I will get into 10. So 1 by Rp equal to 2 plus 1 3, 3R1 plus 10 whole by 10R1, 10R1. Okay, this is the value of this parallel thing, this parallel, and we need to take its reciprocal. Don't forget, here again the student get confused. They think this is the resistance in parallel. No, it is the 1 by Rp, 1 by resistance in parallel. So we need to take reciprocal. How? Just flip it upside down, the simplest way. So 10R1 will go upside and 3R1 plus 10 will go down. That's it. Okay, this is how we found the parallel one. This is the correct way to do it. So now the next part is add them all for the series. So add these two, and just now we found that one. Okay, so resistance in series, what is the formula? Simply just add them, R1 plus R2 and so on. So you can ask me in the comment if any part is still difficult to you. So let's take R1 as 6 ohm. Actually we have to find R1. So let's take R1 as that value we have found out, 10 R1. Actually this is the parallel part, by 3R1 plus 10 plus, let's take R as 6 ohm, this one 6 ohm, and this another 6 ohm. Means 6 plus 6 we can take 10 directly, 12 directly, not 10. 6 plus 6 is never 10, it's 12. Yeah, for small children in first, second class, it can be any number, 10, 5, anything. Anyway, so we get 10R1 by 3R1 plus 10 plus 6 plus 6, 12. 12 ohm. Okay, that all is done. Now we can apply the formula V by I. How you will know this formula? So see here, first of all, we got some values. V equal to 30. 30 volt is this voltage apply, potential difference, and current is 2 ampere. So let's simply add those. V equal to 30, I equal to how much? 2 ampere. Okay. And this is the total resistance. So V equal to IR, the potential difference, current and resistance formula, and from that you can get V by I equal to R. See, that much easy. Okay. So now let's put those values. Therefore, what is V? 30. What is I? 2. R is this total resistance we just now found out. So 10R1 by 3R1 plus 10 plus 12. Now 2 1 ja, 2 15 ja, or 15 2 ja. So 12 will go there. We get therefore 15 minus 12 equal to 10 R1 by 3R1 plus 10. Now this will become 3. So therefore 3, and this will multiply over there. So 3 in bracket 3R1 plus 10 equal to 10R1. Now 3 3 are 9. So we get therefore 9R1 plus 30, 3 10 are 30. Don't forget, if this kind of thing out of bracket, na, you many times remember this like 3 into 3R1, you remember this part, but you forget this part. You just write down 10 over there. Here also you write down 10, which is wrong. This 3 multiplied to this also, and even this also. Keep that in mind. Equal to 10R1. Now this 9R1 will go there. Therefore, 30 equal to 10R1 minus 9R1. Therefore, 30 equal to R1, 10 minus 9, obviously. And yeah, we got the answer. Okay. So that's it. Yay. Now we'll do the other question. But let me once cross check everything. Okay, some students are there. Good morning everyone. Good morning Himanshu. And hello Jai Shri Ram. And now I will give you the next question. Some students are calling me, but I'm busy. So anyway, let's go with the next question. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment. Next question is, so how would you join 3 resistors each of resistance 9 ohm and all this? So what formula you will apply? Try this once. By the way, that 30 ohm was correct answer. I think some student want to ask doubts to me. Let's see what they want to say. Till that time, you also try. Which formula will you apply? Think of it once. And how would you do that? How you join? So we want the resistance, total resistance is 13.5. Okay, let's solve it. We have been given the resistance 9 ohm. So let's call it R1 equal to 9 ohm. Then show that how would you join three resistance. So R2 also and R3 also. R2 equal to also 9 and R3 equal to also 9. And we need total. Number 1 we need 13.5 and number 2 we need 6 ohm. Okay. Now what is 13.5? It is little bit bigger than 9. Okay. So let's just do a rough work quickly so that it will save your time. If we did join these two in series, we'll get 18 because in series it's R of series equal to R1 plus R2. For rough work, I will use another color. So let's just add these two and we get 18. 9 plus 9, that's 18. Okay. So 2 minute रुकिए, मैं solve करूँगा. Oh, good, solve. I did not check it. So solve. I will not I will give you people 2 minutes you asked. I am going to give you 5 seconds. Actually, good that you asked me. Now, I am just giving a clue. I am not solving it completely, but I will give clue. So this is 18. Okay. Now, this last one you have to add in such a way with reciprocal, resistance of series formula or resistance of parallel formula that you will get this 13.5. Let's see. Tell fast. And last 5 seconds, then I'm going to solve it. Ready? Okay. So, since we got 18, now if we add them in parallel, 1 by RT equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 and so on. Yes, after this question, after this solving the first part, this complete question, I will show both the questions so that you can take screenshot and practice by yourself. Yes, hello students. So let's just add them. 1 by Rp equal to, what is R1? 18 and the other one is 9. 1 by 18 plus 1 by 9. Okay. Now, since these are different, we just need to do their LCM and we get 1 plus 2 by 18. Okay. That's 3 by 18. Now, 1 by Rp equal to 3 by 18. Again, reciprocal. Okay, let's just flip it. So, Rp equal to 18 by 3. Okay, now let's check that does it become 13.5. So, 18 by 3 and 3 5 is 15. There is still something missing. Can you guess what is missing in this? We are very close to the answer. Don't think it's just we lost the time or something. Very close. But what is that missing thing? Can you say? Try once. I'll say. See, here we got that in this way we can get point wise. Okay, 18.5, but we are getting 18.5 is 18 by 3. 18 by 3 is 3 5 ja. 5 point something. If you add 9 plus 5, it will get 14. Little bit like more. Okay, so we are very close to the correct answer. We need the reciprocal one, but we need to go with a different method. I'm going to reveal that method. Total equivalent resistance is Okay, okay, okay. 18 plus 3, 6. Oh, nice. Very good. But what about the 13.51? So, Lovely has solved. Very good. Nice. Man, we should clap. Good. Very good. I'm very happy. Yes. Now, I will show the process for 13.5. After doing rough work, you will get the idea how to solve it. Okay. So, for 13.5, we'll do a little different method. 1 by 9 plus 1 by 9. We'll start with 1 by RP first. Okay. In the earlier, we did 1 RS first, but this time we'll do 1 by RP plus first. So we get 2 by 9. What is 2 by 9? It's just let's first do the reciprocal RP. So reciprocal will be RP equal to, guess what? 4.5. Okay. So this is our RP. Now if we add them, RS equal to R1 plus R2. Now our R1, we can take one of the 9 ohm resistance, and these two will become RP, resistance in parallel. I will show with the diagram also. So it will become 9 plus this one 4.5, which is exactly 13.5 ohm. Got it? If you still have difficulty, बस 2 minutes में दीजिए, हो जाएगा. Good, good, very good. That is what is spirit. I like it so much. So, what about the diagram? You should, if they ask the diagram further, this question, let's say it was not only for 3 marks but for 5 marks, then you need diagram also. So let's try the diagram once. We got 2 in parallel. So 1, second, these 2 in parallel, and 1 is series. 1 is series. Now this is 9, this is 9, this is 9. These two together formed this 4.5 ohm, and this one formed that, like we added, and total we got total 13.5. Clear? Now the earlier one that we need for 6, that one of the student, lovely ox, some nice name is there, so they solved it. This student solved it. So let's do this one, 6 1. Okay. So again, keep in mind, I will just zoom out once so that you can take screenshot. Now keep in mind, we got this 3 ohm resistance, so we'll use this 3 ohm resistance for that. And since you solved this whole question, I will represent another question for you. Till we are doing this one, you have to try another one. It's a challenge, and let's see can you do. But this one could be like even more tougher. Don't get don't bother, just try, and I will anyway reveal the answer. So 2022, it was asked by CBSE in their sample question paper. Try this one. And I'm going to do that for 6 ohm. So since that one done by parallel one, let's try this one also with parallel one. Since we have to decrease, keep one thing in mind. We have total decrease, total resistance we need to decrease. And for decrease, we should take in parallel. So let's try first them in series. R of series equal to, I'm doing this one earlier question for 6 ohm. for 6 ohm. Okay, so R of series will be R1 plus R2. That's 18, which lovely Onyx has solved. That will be equal to, yes, that's R of series. Now let's add this and the remaining one in parallel. So R of 1 by Rp equal to 1 by 18 plus 1 by 9, and let's try that, equal to multiply with 2 and we get 3 by 36, no, 3 by 18. Okay, that is 1 by Rp. Now reciprocal, because this question has been solved, so Rp equal to 18 by 3, and what is 18 by 3? 6. That's it. So this was comparatively easy. Now I will show the previous question also for screenshot, and then we will do this one. Sir, zoom कीजिए question. Yes, I have zoomed already, and this is the earlier question for screenshot. This is the full solution. Now I am going to solve this also, and I am very happy for lovely Onyx student. I like students who are this very interested and focused. You know, once you started solving, it's actually very interesting. It's a different kind of joy and enjoyment, and the feeling when you are able to solve and you get the marks, I can't say. When I was the student and once I got logged in the question, totally focused mode, flow mode, like aura, I can't define that interest, that amazing feeling, like you had been trying for numerical earlier, it was frustrating, and finally you are able to conquer it. Anyway, so in this question we have to find total resistance of the circuit and find the total current in the circuit. Okay, we have to find total resistance and total current. So I will say, don't worry if one answer is wrong, that's not an issue. We'll do it. So how we'll find the total resistance? See, these two are in series, so we'll add them, and again that will become parallel. Okay, so let's say it become R of parallel, no, R of series, and this is R2. So R2 and RS will be in parallel. Okay, so first we need to do R3 plus R4, which are in series. Second step, we need to do 1 by R2 plus 1 by series 1, let's call it S1 or RS. So 1 by RS we need to do. Okay, means this here will be the value of this thing. And then third step we need to do is, again this whole thing is in series, so R1 plus what will be this one, let's call it RP. So R1 plus RP we need to find, and then once we find out, then total current is like easy peasy, very easy. So let's just do it. So R3 plus R4, it's 6 plus 4, 10. Like that thing na, R1 plus R2 equal to R of series, that formula. Okay, so 10 ohm. Now this is the first one solved already. Now second part, 1 by Rp equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 and so on. So let's just directly put the values. So R2 is 10. So 1 by 10 plus again one more 10, this one R of series, so 1 by 10. Oops, 1 by 2 I have written. So 2 by 10. But again, as I said, it's in reciprocal, so just to flip it, therefore rp equal to 10 by 2, that's 5. We got the rp. Okay, now third one, and after that question will be mostly done. 2011 to सैंपल पेपर क्वेश्चन कर लिया है. 2011 to 2000. Okay, that's a very good thing, but hey, nice. 2011 sample paper you have done. Good, very good. But that's not it. Since nowadays these are all competency based question, you need to carry on this practice. Okay, and if you have done this sample paper of till 2025, you should do previous year question and the sample paper made by, like, there are different publishers who make the sample paper. You should do that also. For example, I'll show. This Shivdas publisher, they have a number of sample paper made by them also and made by the CBSE themselves, all type of. So like that sample paper you should do, because one of the toppers biggest secret is just their practice. You might be thinking they are genius. Their actual genius is their practice. Okay, practice makes man perfect, na? That's not enough. It's beyond. The Hindi version is very good. करत करत अभ्यास के जड़मति होत सुजान. Okay, it means the one who could not say Ram Ram, who was saying Mara Mara, he was able to say Ram Ram and became the sage Valmiki. Valmiki Ramayana has written. I like that one. Anyway, so third one, R1 plus RP, and R1 is 7. So just let's add R1. One more thing, if you do more, it will save your time and you will be able to finish in given time. So R1 is directly, I'll add the value 7 and RP is 5, and that's 12. So total equivalent resistance is 12 ohm. Okay, and if we got total resistance, then its electric current value is very easy. So which formula? Tell. V equal to IR. So V by R equal to I. Okay, that's 24 by 12 equal to I. 12 1 ja, 12 2 ja. That's 2 ampere. That's the answer. And we are able to find the answer. We solved it and it's correct. Yes. Now I will show the overview. You can ask the doubt if you have. 500. Good. Very good. That must be your target. I will say one thing. If your target is getting 500 out of 500, that's nice. But here comes the psychology. Because students like you are extraordinary and they usually don't get the guidance what they deserve. If you are really having the mindset that you want 500 out of 500, then one thing that blocks your type of student, the biggest challenge is your own thinking. When it comes to an exam, you sometimes get nervous, sometimes you get bothered. I know very well because I have taught many students. Sometimes you get bothered about, like, I will get the marks or not, I will get confused, some error will occur or not, will I be able to evaluate it fast or not, I'll get tired or not. Number of doubts. Those doubts will form a block like thing in the exam. Like the brain won't work at the highest level. It's like a jammed cycle. साइकिल में जब जंग लग जाती है उस टाइप जब हो जाता है, जब तुम्हारे जैसे अच्छे बच्चे ओवर थिंकिंग करते हैं तो. So now the question is how to get rid of this overthinking thing. Listen, if the examiner want to give marks, you see the teachers, the examiner, they are not sitting there to cut the marks. It's wrong. They want to give the marks to deserving student. So instead of focusing at I should get the highest mark, will I get or not, ये सोचने की जगह पे कि मुझे ज्यादा मार्क्स मिलेंगे या नहीं, इस पर शिफ्ट करो कि क्या मैं नंबर 1 स्टूडेंट हूँ, नंबर 1 में से भी ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस करने वाला. Am I the one who practice the most? Am I the best student? If you are the best, then only you can get the best marks. And if you are the best and you get less marks, then nobody else can get better than that. You will still be the number one. So if you focus this way, that to be the best student, not just in this exam of CBSE class 10, in anything in your life, if you try to be the best in that with practice, you have dedication, then today or tomorrow you will achieve extraordinary. Let's say in 10th you achieved 49.5, 499.5. 50 marks exam is not there, that is 500 marks, so obviously 499.5, and zero point 0.5 was there. If you achieve 500 of 500, you got your target. If you achieve 0.5 less or 1 less and your target was just the marks, you'll get depressed, like, oh my god, I didn't get enough how much I wanted. But if you get if your thinking was I must be the best student, and then you got only 1 mark less, you know what, it will increase your aura, it will increase your spirit, that hey, I could get 499. It means if I practice a little more, this time I can make 500 out of 500 also in 12th class. तो ये सोचने की जगह पे कि मार्क्स आएंगे कि नहीं आएंगे, ये शिफ्ट करो कि मैं सबसे बेस्ट प्रैक्टिस किया कि नहीं किया, सबसे बेस्ट स्टूडेंट हूँ कि नहीं हूँ. फिर मार्क्स के अप डाउन कभी तुम्हें अफेक्ट नहीं करेंगे और ना ही तुम्हें टेंशन आएगा और तुम्हारा जो परफॉर्मेंस है वो बहुत हाई लेवल पे चला जाएगा. तो गुड, you can still ask such doubts. So now the next question, but next question will be even more challenging because this is about function of electric fuse and how to solve it, and after that even high level of challenging question. Yes, you are doing study how many hours? Let me check once. 14, 14 hours. You really watch for 14 hours. Means study. When do you sleep? Are you healthy? Does your brain works? It does braining. See, it is, I said you must be dedicated at best student. Okay, but you know one thing, have you seen any racing car or racing bike or racing vehicles? They do nice maintenance also. So if you think good study means 10 hours study, 14 hours study, or 15 hours study, or 20 hours study, it's like saying that if I eat this much, इतना सारा चावल खा लिया, मुझे nutrients मिल जाएंगे. Only he ate rice this much. Will it work? You need to have quality food. So quality study you need to do. Okay. If while doing 14 hours study, any student, not just you, not just lovely ox, only 2 hours sleep. Oh my god. Anyway, listen, it's very important. Any student, not just a lovely onyx, you are replying, I like it, very nice that you are asking me all these important questions. It will be helpful not just for you but every student who watches it. Okay, ये question हमेशा होता है. I will use the both language, Hindi, English, both to explain it. Most of the student has this question that how much we should study and how much we should sleep. Some people say 6 hours sleep is enough. Some say 8 hours is compulsory. Now listen, while doing 14 hours study or 15 hours study, if your brain and health doesn't get affected, then that's fine. अगर 14 घंटे स्टडी करने में तुम्हें हेल्थ का कोई इशू नहीं होता है, कोई दिमाग पर लोड एक्स्ट्रा ओवरलोड नहीं होता है, थोड़ा मोड़ा तो प्रेशर चलेगा, एक्स्ट्रा ओवरलोड नहीं होता है, तो 14 आवर्स करो, 15 आवर्स करो, 24 आवर्स करो ना. ओके, बट एक बात बताओ, अगर तुम फोन में गेम खेलते हो कंटिन्यूसली हाई ग्राफिक्स वाला, कभी सपोज कोई छुट्टी वाला दिन है, तो क्या वो फोन हीट नहीं होता? क्या फोन को थोड़ा रिचार्ज नहीं करना पड़ता है? अगर तुम्हें चाहिए कि तुम्हारा ब्रेन सुपर कंप्यूटर जैसा वर्क करे, तो उसे आराम देना होगा। और हार्ड वर्किंग स्टूडेंट के लिए 8 hours तो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। Sometimes you can sleep for 6 or 7 hours. Like one day you studied very nicely, so you slept only 6 to 7 hours. That's fine. But if every day you are doing, you are just weakening your brain. Now you tell me, can you win cycle racing with a damaged cycle? क्या तुम रनिंग रेस अपने टूटे हुए पैरों से जीत सकते हो? रनिंग वाला रेस? So if you don't care about the brain, then in some time it will cause an issue to you. Okay, if you get proper rest, do some physical activity. I will show here. Your question is so amazing that I need to show something to you. Okay, so that you will get the idea of what I'm talking about. Just a moment. So here I will show my 3D viewer, and let's see, is it visible? So brain. Now the thing is, this is our brain, which is one of the most underrated thing in the whole world. You can say it's the most underrated. In the brain, we got already, like, our brain is so powerful that it can remember many things at a time. It can study very fast. Okay, now a few things you need to understand very well in this thing. uh, here full will be blood vessels surrounded. Here will be empty areas. Okay, here also hippocampus, many empty areas will be there. In this also there will be empty tube. यहाँ पर ये जो जितने मैंने हाईलाइट किए हैं, यहाँ पर ब्लड वेसल्स रहेंगे, ये सब में एम्प्टी एरियाज रहेंगे, खाली एरियाज या ट्यूब जैसे स्ट्रक्चर रहेंगे इनसाइड. ये ट्यूब्स क्यों होते हैं? व्हाई देयर आर दिस ट्यूब लाइक स्ट्रक्चर? फॉर ब्लड टू फ्लो फ्रॉम हार्ट, ब्लड वेसल कम एंड इट विल फ्लो थ्रू द ब्रेन. हमारे दिमाग में खून जाता है, ब्लड वेसल जाता है. हमारे बॉडी का जो ब्रेन है वो सिर्फ 3% है. ब्रेन इज ओनली 3%, but energy it uses 20%. Now if you don't sleep, if you don't do physical activity, do you think the blood will be circulation will be enough and the blood will be going to the brain? You know what will happen? Yeah. So you want to study a lot, you want to keep on waking in the night or early morning, and you'll get that's due to the blood is not going to the brain, lack of physical activity, and lack of blood circulation, and lack of sleep. Okay, this is the actual cause the good student face, actual cause for that problem. Okay, if that's clear, we'll continue with that question. So what is the solution? You just you see, if you want to, let's say, if you want to cut a very hard substance, let's say for example, for some reason I need to cut my marker. Do I need to take this thing and blunt side and do that? No, I need the sharp object. Okay, so I need to sharpen it so that it will be able to cut very fast. You need to sharpen your brain, okay, by doing some physical activity, sleeping on time around 8 hours. Okay, sometimes 7 hours, sometimes 9 hours is enough. Then in less time your brain can do more. But yes, your willpower is good, and that's your biggest power point. Okay, even though I told that 8 hours you need to sleep, but keep in mind your dedication to be the best student is your biggest power. You must always have it. Now let's back to the earlier question and let's see how to solve it. So write Joule's law of heating and compute the heat generated while transferring 96,000 coulomb of charge in 2 hours through a potential difference. Joule's law of heating describes the production heat of when an electric current, nice, very good. And how will be the solution? So that's not enough. this is the complete for 3 marks. This is what you need for 3 marks. Now we have to compute the heat generated while transferring 96,000 coulomb in 2 hours in 40 volts. So the formula is H equal to VQ. Okay, this formula is very useful and handy. The formula is H equal to VQ, and V is general formula is H equal to I square RT. That's also required, whereas this one is time. Okay, and in this question time has been given you just to confuse you. So so V is 40 into 96,000. Okay, and that's approximately 3.84 into 1 2 3 4 5, and that point 9 4 is 36, so point, so 10 to power 6 it will be. Okay, joule. You can do this manual calculation this way. 96 actually you have to do by yourself. Later on you do this thing into 4. Instead of 40, better we just write down 10 extra here, or no, even better we will do 96 into 4, much better. And this 5040 we can add later. So into this thing, whatever the answer comes, into 1 2 3 4 you can do later on, and you will get this answer, and that's the answer. Okay, so now one more challenging question, and after that we will do that human eye, colorful world, those questions. Now here is that question. Explain in brief the function of an electric fuse in a domestic circuit. So what is the function? An electric heater of current 3 kilowatt. So current is given 3 kilowatt, and voltage is 220, is to be operated, and circuit of rating 5 ampere. Okay, so you have to say what is likely to happen when heater is switched on. Now circuit rating is 5 ampere. Okay, you have to find this total current is less or more, and all such thing. So electric fuse is in a domestic circuit serves as safety device to protect circuit in appliances. So that's the answer. What is an electric fuse? It just saves your appliances, that your appliances should not get short circuited. That is the electric fuse answer. Okay, and now they said what will happen. We need to find current. Which formula? P equal to V I. Okay, and now let's take V that side. P by V equal to I. Now in this question, P is 3 kilowatt, that's 3000. V equal to 220, and I we have to find. So 3000 by 220 equal to current, that's I. 0 cancel. 300 by 22. We can just do that also. 2 11 ja and 2 150 ja. Okay, and if you calculate, it will come approximately around 13 14 something. So it's 13 point 13 11 3 ja. So 13.6 4 that it should be. Let's actually verify it. So 150 by 11, 11 1 ja 11, we get how much? 4 0 11 3 ja 30. Yeah, true, correct. Ampere. Now, is it more power or less, more current or less current? This is higher current. Okay, so therefore the answer, the fuse will melt and current will stop, and current or heater will not work, or current will stop. So, and current flow will stop. In detail, you can write, therefore current drawn by electric heater is rating approximately blah blah blah, and like that you can write down. Now, one of the most challenging question I'm asking. Let's see, can you do it? It was asked last year. In this question, you have to find out a few important things, that how to calculate the resistance. Is that? I kept separate for you people, but now, oh my God, I need to search it. You have to find out uh, the bulb rating, its voltage, how much is the current, will be there any change in the current, and all sort of thing. Okay, so let's do it. Or from 2024, one more question was there. So let me think of it. Bulb wala question is common, so we'll do that bulb wala question. Can you tell which one you want? Tell me which one question you want. The question where the resistance is double, will it affect the resistivity? This question you want, where area? Yes, no, that question is more confusing. So yes, I got which question to solve now. It was actually for 2024 students, the one of the toughest question. Wait, take the screenshot if you forget. Okay, take now. I'm giving a few seconds. Take screenshot of this one. Now, the next question. It is just starting. The question actually is increasing bigger. It was asked in 2024, and among the toughest question, for 5 marks they had been asked. So try this one. First, in this question, they are asking a relation between resistance, electrical resistivity of the material of a conductor in the shape of cylindrical resistance, area of cross section A. Hence, derive the SI unit of electrical resistivity. So last year they asked. So I am going to solve, because generally it can be somewhat difficult. We know that resistance is proportional to length. So R is proportional to L, and R is proportional to 1 by A. So therefore we get the formula equal to R is proportional to L by A. Okay. Therefore we get R equal to rho into L by A. R equal to rho. Now rho is constant of proportionality. Rho into L by A. Take this whole thing that side, we get R into A by L equal to rho. This is the formula for the value of constant of proportionality. So rho equal to R into A by L. Okay. And its formula will be ohm meter. Ohm meter. So its unit will be ohm meter. That's the unit. And SI unit is also that only. SI unit is ohm meter. That's it. Now we have to find out that the resistance of a metal of length 3 meter is 6 ohm. So length equal to length equal to 3 meter and R equal to 60 ohm. If the area of cross section of the wire is area also given equal to 4 into 10 to the power minus 7. Calculate the electrical resistivity of the wire. We need to find the electrical resistivity. So we need to apply the same formula. Okay. So I'm giving you people a few seconds. Try it. Okay. So just apply that formula. I'm going to solve it over here. In this formula, I will add those value. So first R. R is 60. 60. A is this 4 into 10 to the power minus 7 whole by L. So L is 3. So 60 into 4 into 10 to the power minus 7 whole by 3. Seems like correct. So 3 1 ja and 3 20 ja. 20 ja equal to 80 into 10 to the power minus 7 ohm meter. See, you would have got like totally frustrated for this question without practice, but it can be solved as easy as that. Okay, so 80 into 10 to the power minus 7 ohm meter. That's the answer. Oh, gaya, nice. What about the third one? Said how would electrical resistivity be affected if the wire of part 2 is stretched so that its length is doubled? Justify. So if how would electrical resistivity be affected? So L will be 3 meter. Okay, and then again its area also will reduce. So here, since they did not ask actually calculate, the thing is how the resistivity. Wait a minute, they asked only resistivity. What do you need to do over there? See, they did not ask resistance, they asked resistivity. So you tell me, will it get affected and how much it will get affected? Resistivity of a material doesn't change on the area. Okay, keep that in mind. It doesn't change on area. So no change. Now, are you ready for the human and colorful world questions? We'll do those also. I will give one bonus question and its solution I will show. I will not solve it. I will show the solution. So first, let me tell resistivity thing. how you have to write the answer. The answer you have to write this way. No change. It won't change. Here is the full view of full answer. Now I am giving a question for practice. Okay, I will show the whole solution. Okay, but you have to do by yourself and come back in the video and check the solution to cross check it. This is the question. Okay, now look left or right or up or down or drink water or do whatever, because I am going to show the solution that you have to check it later. Don't cheat. Later on, try by yourself. You have to do is a series connected. How will you infer the help of an experiment? Study the following circuit and find out current in 12 ohm resistance. So current in 12 ohm resistance. Yes. So here's the solution. Actually, this diagram is part of the question itself. So this diagram is the part of the question. Here onwards is the solution for self practice. Okay, no cheating. And then we have to do remaining second part of the question itself. Okay, if your brain got fried, then you can drink little water, or you can uh, you can eat some chocolate or something like that. That's okay. Okay, because physics, if you continue do, your brain might get fried. After this, after like you drink water or something, we are going to solve these questions also. This human eye, colorful world, light chapter, those questions. Okay, that's nice. Stop laughing enough. That much. Laughing is a good thing, by the way. So, are you ready for that? So, numerical in human and colorful world. Hmm. Okay. Nice. I just find out a good question. So, and after that, we'll do a big one. Then from light chapter also we'll do a quick question before that. So this is the question. You have to try, and then I will ask a quick question to you people. Try this question once. I'm here only. I did not go anywhere. But you people have to try this. Can you solve it? See, In this question, okay, I was not visible now. In this question, they are asking a person is suffering from both myopia and hypermetropia, means presbyopia. Okay, what kind of lenses can correct this defect? How are these lenses prepared? So these are bifocal lenses. This solution I will show, you can just learn. One portion of this lens is the concave and other is convex. So this, but you have to do the calculation part. Here is the solution. I think I should zoom, so I'm zooming it. Okay, take the screenshot if you need for the solution. Now let's do the calculation part. The person needs lens of 3 diopter, power 3 diopter, and for near vision or myopia, and minus 3 power for distance vision. Wait a minute. No, this is myopia and this is hetero myopia. Yeah, that only, no? Whatever. Distance vision this, and this is near vision. Like the person is, this one is far sighted person and this is near sighted person. Hypermetropia person. This is hypermetropia person. This is no, what was that thing? Myopia. Myopia person, and this is, you get confused now. Myopia, hypermetropia. Okay, see, if you can easy see close nearby, if you can see nearby, like my objects, myopia, and opposite is this hypermetropia. So if you can see far objects, then hypermetropia. Now this person can't see close, so near object it can't see. Okay, hypermetropia person can't see the near object, but this person can't see the far object. Myopia person can't see the far object clearly. They can see, it's not they can't see, but won't be clear. Keep one thing in mind, the eye defects you get, na, it's not due to your eye got damaged. Earlier you see I said blood flow, blood circulation thing. So in your eyes, it's not getting enough blood circulation and exercise. Do and then wash your eyes with water, eat some nutritional food. Okay, because your eyes are never permanently damaged, it's just not able to focus. Just like this magnifying glass. If the focus is not correct, you won't be able to see clearly, but the glass is not damaged. Anyway, so for correcting his distance, calculate the focal length of the lenses required. Okay, so I will give a few seconds, find out the focal length. Hi, Vivek. Hi, Shivam. Keep on calculating. P equal to 1 by what? 1 by F. We need that into D. The formula will be P equal to 1 by F. That's usually given in meter. Okay. So we got here 3 equal to 1 by F. Simply F will go there. So F will be 1 by 3. Okay. So just let's do that. 1 by 3, 0 point, it will become 10, and then 3, 9, and 3, 3. So approximately 0.33. Okay. Since it will be in meter, we have to multiply with 100 to convert that into centimeter. So you can say 33.3 centimeter. That's the focal length. Okay, for the plus one, so it is for you have don't have to write this way. Okay, I have written like how you'll get marks if you write this way. No, don't write this way. Write in a proper formatted way. Okay, I'm only doing this and I'm only telling write in a proper formatted way. Yes, how doesn't matter how teachers explain, but how they see it matters a lot. So you need to write it this way. Okay, P equal to formula and then calculation part, and then therefore F1 equal to 33.3 centimeter. Now what will be F2? Okay, find the F2 by yourself. The answer will be for F2 will be minus 33.3 centimeter, but you have to calculate by yourself. Okay, so we solved this question and now we can go to the next question. It's a 5 marks question. Let's see, can you do it? Oh, the full question I will show. Na? Yes, here is the full question thing. You can take a screenshot if you want. Here's the answer. And now the next question. In this question, I will give you people a few seconds to solve. First, I'll explain it. A student suffering with myopia means nearsightedness. He can't see very far clearly to see distinct objects beyond 5 meter. Okay, so the object distance is u equal to 5. No, image distance v equal to 5 means whatever actual object is, we need to bring out its image to just to 5 meter. List two possible reasons due to which this defect of vision may have arisen. So this defect arises due to excessive curvature of the lens and excessive elongation of the eyeball or enlarging of the eyeball. Eyeball becomes bigger. So lens usually and lens and eyes are usually like this. That's not a circle. I'll try to make a circle. So usually lens and eyeballs are like this. Okay, but in these defects, what happened to the lens? It becomes excessively curved. Okay, and sometimes even the eyeball gets long, and due to that we get issue. Okay, it's due to the earlier thing I said, no, not enough exercise and not enough nutrients. So due to those things, I showed the answer. Told the answer. Now next part in this, why the student is unable to see distinctly the object placed beyond 5 meter from his eyes? Because the image will form much more before over here. The image will form much more before. Retina is here. The image will form over here. That's the answer. I will show whole complete thing, complete answer, and then we'll calculate it. You need to draw the image also correctly. So here is the complete answer, but calculation part we have to do. Okay, this is easy. You can draw by yourself. Image object placed beyond 5 are front in the, so object will form over here. Okay, and with concave image, concave lens, the image will get properly. Okay, now a big challenge will be for you that, sir, how will remember this that much long? Nothing. Just keep on, the moment they say myopia, na, only remember this thing. Eyeball and image will form, like all the lines will meet over here. Okay, that's it. So light ray is coming and they are meeting over here. That's it. And the solution is just a concave lens you have to draw, and that's it. This part I already said, excessive curvature and all this thing. This part you already know. So it looks hard, but it's very easy. Now the calculation part. Did you all understand it? If you still have difficulty, you can ask me. So let's do the calculation part for this question. If in this case, the numerical value of the focal length of the corrective lens is 5 meter, find the power of lens as per the new Cartesian sign. So power equal to P equal to 1 by F. So the corrective lens, the focal length is 5 meters. Okay. Now the student has myopia, so the lens is concave. So 5 will be minus, F will be minus 5. You need to keep that in mind always. So P equal to 1 by minus 5. That's minus 0 point, like 1 by 5 you do, you get 0 point, then it will become, okay, 2, 5, 2 ja 10, so minus 0.2 D diopter. Okay, so that is how you find the power. That you need to keep always in mind. And if always they give this concave lens, then the frequency focal length will be minus. Okay, and that's, we did all these numericals. Light chapter numerical also will do, but for now that's it. If you still have doubt, you can ask me in the comments. Before going, if you want to say anything, I will give a few seconds, 10 seconds. If you want to ask, you can ask. Also, if you need in the future to go to my videos or do practice or join or check such videos, you can easily do so by going to my channel. Okay, so if you want to find my channel, you can just search in the YouTube at B.E.S.T classes. Pandey sir, but I know you are very smart, so you will subscribe it. I know very well. Still, if you have doubts, so I am going to sign off. Okay, so always just keep on practicing, stop bothering, give the bothering to the God himself, because God said karmanye vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karm phal hetur bhurma tena sangosta karmani. You take care of your action and I will take care of my action, that's giving result. I will give you the result if you give me the action. That's it. So best of studies and Bharat Mata ki Jai. That's it. How to stop it?